Welcome and hello and hello and welcome and welcome and hello and good morning and welcome and good morning and hello and welcome and good morning and hello and welcome. My name is DannyDealz. The show is Un Poco Mas. Motherfuckers, we're coming right at you today. I'm angry. I'm going to be using a lot of profanity. Um, it's a Tuesday, guys. It's a Tuesday, November 21st. I have a lot to be thankful for, namely a few tens of thousands of new SoFi shares that I picked up. Noto's buying today. The shorts are absolutely out of control, guys. I'm going to bring you the data and just let you draw your own conclusions, but I want to start right off with this, guys, because I think this is what people want to see. um, if you look at the short interest, guys, if you look at the shares on loan back on September 5th, okay, so this is 2.5 months ago, there was 65 million shares on loan. Today, there's 144 million shares on loan. If you go back to the same time period in September, days to cover is 1.36. Days to cover is currently pushing 5, guys. Um, the shorts have inexplicably latched on to this sort of absurd bear case, questioning the quality of SoFi's loan book and their ability to sell loans. And they've like amplified that and trumped it up into this insane short that they're trying to make this sort of macro temporary market conditions into some existential threat to SoFi, which it absolutely isn't. And this short is now completely in squeeze territory, guys. I was one of the people. Let me show you the live short interest, guys. This is cray cray. Today, guys, net borrowed change 6 million shares today. Yesterday, guys, net borrowed shares 9 million. Today and yesterday, guys, 15 million shares net borrowed. This is absolutely reckless and absolutely crazy. I don't know if they're expecting the Fed to hike rates again before the ER. Um, Most people don't think that's going to happen. I don't know if they expect some type of, horrible news. I just don't see what they see coming on the horizon. That's going to completely derail SoFi. It's just not there. The FUD Bear analysts basically set up this construct that asks the impossible of SoFi. In these conditions, yes, you are going to see increased defaults, increased charge offs from unsecured personal loans. However, SoFi is best positioned out of everyone who makes these unsecured personal loans to weather the storm. Their cash position is solid. Their reserve ratios are extremely solid. There is nothing to panic about. Yet the shorts are just going in deeper than I think anyone would consider prudent. Um, when I look at these numbers, I'm just left with the overall question: why do you short stocks? Is it just, mechanics get a hold of a stock and they had a theory about the stock, 2 years ago that SoFi was going to fail due to the pandemic, due to the student loan pause, due to their over reliance on personal loans? And the fact is, none of the things the Bears have speculated about have come to pass. If you talk about the Chia pet, this guy wrote a note several quarters ago saying that by the end of the year, SoFi was going to have to do a money raise at really bad terms, and it was going. But if you look at the actual books, if you look at the actual facts over the FUD, SoFi's balance sheet, their cash position, their cash flows, their deposit flows, their direct deposit, it does not show they need to do a money raise right now. They are not capital constrained, guys. Read the math. Look at the math touchdown Dan Dolev did when he came out basically refuting the FUD case. Now you have people openly rebelling against the Chia Pet and the bologna sandwich. The CFO of SoFi basically smacked them down incredibly effectively. Guys, on the day, SoFi basically did a mountain and hump, which it was a double mountain, then the hump we seen sold all the way off down to $6.41. Obviously, stopped a lot of people out at 6.50, and then volume picked up there very suddenly. Some huge buys coming in. There was over 1 million shares purchased on one tick there. So, I don't know what these bears, I don't know what they're shorting. If somebody could explain that to me, what are they looking for? What are these guys looking for that is going to bring this short full circle? I think the short attack was set up prior to the ER. When you see the bologna sandwich, they wake that, they they wake that lurch up and, like I said, take the bolts out of his neck, push him out in front of a computer, make him type some idiotic note. Oh, $4. I saw the Chia Pet reiterated to 3, and since I'm a brainless lemming, I just decided to downgrade from 5 to 4. I don't give any, again, reasonable explanation for that downgrade. No reason for the multiples I'm giving. But guys, it's a short attack. It was teed up. And they're on the wrong side of history. They're on the wrong side of the facts. They're on the wrong side of the numbers. Um, God, I hate these turds. And if you look at the options, it's not calling for this fall. They do not have the conviction. These shorts are out on a limb. These short long hedge funds, whoever's shorting this stock is really kind of out there alone. And I think, market makers are going to start eating their own really quick. I don't expect all the market makers want to buy in after the net profit. I don't know why maximum pain's not coming up. This always, of course, fails to work when I need it to. Um, so let's see if this will pull up. Anyway, guys, maximum pain. I looked at this a little bit earlier. It tells you the same thing as the options, basically, that the bears don't have the conviction. The options are not showing the conviction. Yes, there's a lot of idiotic call buyers at 7, 750, even 8, 9, 10, all the way out. But the puts, some puts concentrated, open interest now closed at 550. But mainly the puts are at 650 and 7, which are the same place the calls are at. When those are aligned, um, I don't know why this stupid maximum pain is not working. It's like story of my life, guys. When I want to show you something, it decides not to work. I guess I just needed to close the browser. But so max pain is at $7. You look at the calls and the puts. Yes, again, there is that action on the puts down at 550. Most of the calls are at 7. You don't see a tremendous amount of idiotic calls like at 8, 9. It's pretty tame. So this is prime for the stock to go up. The shorts are lining. If you look at, again, the volume here, this is nothing. This is not bearish. You'd see a lot more puts over here. You'd see a lot more calls over here. This is basically aligned for hedging. This is market makers playing both sides of the coin all the way down. You look at it on a cash basis, wherever you look at it, guys. The options are not bearish like they were last week. Maximum pain being at 7. Looks like, of course, they are trying to kill the calls at $6.50, but there is a long way to go, guys, just between today and tomorrow. This short is, again, in my opinion, extremely, extremely reckless. I don't understand what they're shorting. This FUD bear case that we're seeing, it's going to be a small marginal difference that will not matter over the long term. Okay, the macro is bad. Okay, rates are high. You're starting to see defaults. There's a lot of weakness in SoFi's credit card space. But I think even the bears are acknowledging SoFi has the highest quality personal loans that they can offer for sale into that secondary loan market. Everybody talks about, oh, these, buy now, pay later, getting all these agreements to, buy their debt. And it's like looking at SoFi's debt. What other lenders have this quality of personal loans to offer into the secondary market? SoFi is telling you, the management's telling you, we held loans on the books because we're making more money. And it doesn't hurt us. We're not capital constrained. We're able to make all these loans that we want to make, which are only the very highest quality borrowers. They reject 2/3 of the people, guys. They reject 2/3 of the applicants. Um, Hey guys, welcome and hello and welcome. It's un poco mas. My name's DannyDealz. For Hurricane Lopez and Stock Karen would like to say welcome and hello and welcome. And welcome and hello. M. Russo's here. Manny is here. Not a lurker, of course. Oprah's Wet Cave. You weren't first, Oprah's Wet Cave. M. Russo was first. Welcome and hello and welcome, not a lurker. Good morning, guys. SJ, what's up? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú? Vamos a biblioteca. No, not a lurker. I told you I was bilingual. What's up, J Mac? Phil, what's going on? Yes, I loaded about 6,000 shares yesterday, Phil. I bought more and more today. Right off the lows down near $6.43. Bought a few more thousand. I just like to load the boat. I got a leaky boat, like to load it real heavy. No life vest. Get a couple of hams in me, couple of Billy beers. Ian Boyd. Yeah, Noto bought more shares. Absolutely. Let me show that to you. Ian, when Ian Boyd asks for information, I will accommodate him immediately because that's the type of service we provide here. That is the un poco mas, Ian Boyd. That is the un poco mas. So yeah, here we go, guys. SoFi CEO, that's not a good one. It doesn't show any detail. Here we go. SoFi Technologies Insider, and I pulled up the SEC filing, so I can tell you this is correct. Tony Notes, CEO of SoFi, on November 21st, 2023, executed a purchase for 22,500 shares of SoFi Technologies Incorporated for 146 grand and change. He has control over a total of 7.261 million shares, with all those shares held directly, and he purchased the shares at an average cost of $6.55. Um, so there you go, guys. Noto buying again on the open market with his own money. He already has, seven and a quarter million shares. So it's not like he doesn't have any skin in the game, guys. But the short, again, guys, is just completely reckless. Um, you have 144 million shares on loan now. Coming into an ER where management is all but guaranteeing you GAAP net profit, you have all the sectors of the company, the sectors that the Bears were focusing the FUD on, saying it's a broken growth story, to quote Gordon Johnson from JGL Research, which is just his own initials. It's not really like a big firm or anything. It's just some guy they keep putting on TV. But he's more photogenic than DannyDealz. But the growth story, guys, the loans, it was all bolstered by the last ER. We came into the last ER, Q2 at 950, pump, dump, sold off down here, came into this one like 740, sold off down to 6. They had a short attack teed up. They wanted to push this thing down below 5, cover in the 4s, panic retail. The problem was the growth story was just off the charts on the ER, and management kept guiding upward. That's what they're not expecting, guys. These huge raises in EBITDA guidance. I went over the article with you yesterday that showed you these are non-cash issues that go from EBITDA and affect the bottom line. It's stock-based compensation, it's amortization from the companies they have purchased. The company is essentially cash flow positive. They're making money now. All three of their business segments are contribution positive. They're guiding for growth of like 35% at the top line this year, guys. What am I not seeing? What are they shorting? Hi, Tiff. What's going on? Hi, Steven Zunker. Hello. Welcome and hello. Hello, Christopher Barr. C Barr is here. C Barr Engineering in the house. What's up? Uh, you don't poke a junkyard dog. Do you think they're just seeing the buying IPO levels at 25, losing so much since it's crashed? They are just seething. Yeah, no, I don't think all those people are gone. Those are people who bought at 25. That wasn't the IPO. The IPO level was 10, Phil, so just pumped up there. I don't think any smart money was buying at 25. Absolutely not. I just missed, yeah. I just bought the market down in the low 640s. I didn't mess around with the limits because it pops up so fast. So I was very happy just to yeah, Phil, I think I already answered you. I did load again today. So guys, I'm just trying to figure out what are they shorting and why. When I say this thing's a legitimate short squeeze candidate, I'm not lying, guys. That is a lot of shares short. I've talked repeatedly about the concept of false float. And that's that many of us retail investors, if this thing pops up to 8, 9, 10, many of us are just not selling at 8 or 9 or even 10. Guys, I wouldn't, I mean, if this stock jumped to like 14 overnight, yeah, I'd probably sell some shares and take some profits. But I don't really want to sell my shares under 25. I really feel that the growth is not priced in. The technology is not given the appropriate multiple. EBITDA is scoffed at as fake earnings without actually looking at what makes up EBITDA and how it foretells an extremely, extremely bright and prosperous future for the SoFi Technologies Incorporated company and the SoFi stock with us as shareholders. So, I'm not seeing what these bears are seeing. I don't think the bear case makes any sense. I think the Chia Pet and the bologna sandwich are just dishonest pieces of shit that will say anything they're told to say in order to aid these, ridiculous, fruitless, tired, short attacks, these attacks on the SoFi stock. Why aren't they playing out? Why doesn't, the Chia Pet's boss call him in and go, listen, all the stuff you said in, Q1, Q2, none of it came to pass. The opposite's happening. They don't need a money raise this year. Like, what's your call? Why do you keep making? But that's not how this game works, guys. They're not honest people. They're not trying to analyze the stock and make an honest call. Who thinks a stock growing at 36% should be valued at like next year's sales with great margins? It just makes no sense. Traditionally, growth stocks got a much higher multiple than this, and they're like, oh, it should just be valued as a bank. So, value the technology side at zero that they paid $2 billion for, that's just starting to run, that they're getting these proposals that I think are going to make some big, big announcements in 2024. Value all that at zero. I don't know, guys. Somebody tell me something in the comments, guys. I'm really out of ideas. I just wanted to bring you guys a short interest, tell you guys what I think's going on. I think this goes back up. Maybe they'll kill the calls at 7 tomorrow. I don't know. Is the market open Friday? I think maybe it's a half day Friday or something like that. Um, and it's closed obviously on Thanksgiving. But in any case, guys, not a lurker is lurking. Hello and welcome. Flesh infection. Hello and welcome. Everybody's missing out on the Discord. Tiff is there. She seems to be a very happening, popular person. She does have a very cute dog, so that can obviously help. What's up back at work? Have to catch the rerun, guys. Catch the rerun. Rerun from Fat Albert was a great character. He had that hood down. Chia Pet and Bologna have connections to SoFi. I dropped a link. Yeah, I've seen this, guys. There's another guy doing investing and entrepreneurship. He does, how Chia Pet has a vendetta against SoFi. Tiff is a dude. No, I was saying cute dog, not cute Tiff. But anyway, what does Tiff stand for? What is it, like a graphic artist? Loves that old Tiff file. Just hasn't moved on. Loves the bitmaps. So hello, Tiff. Hello, sir. Tip of the cap to you, good sir. Not meaning to, label you as a woman. How insensitive of me. Who would have thought Tiff? What does that stand? What can Tiff stand for? Tiffany, like if you have a lisp and you're saying Timothy or something. Tiffany. I don't know, guys. Anyway, that's no. Eric Snellman is here. Eric Snellman on IBKR, cost to borrow, and 17. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of shares available. I can understand what you're saying right now. Watch what happens when, if you get an announcement, a big announcement for one of those RFPs landing a major bank. All I'm saying, Eric Snellman, is this short is huge and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger by the day. And we're expecting gap net profit at the next ER. And I think they need a major development, some type of major event, major crisis to make this short work out for them. I mean, what do you think? Gap net profit, they're going to push the stock back down to $5 and no institutions are going to buy? I'm just not seeing. I think institutions are going to start buying in the next month, even in January. I think they're going to start taking positions. I think the writing is on the wall. I think these shorts are inexperienced fools. I don't think these. I think the shorts that were playing with this stock, the smart money has got out. They're flipping to long. I think the shorts that are going deep, deep, deep right now are just wanting to hurt the company. It's not really about, any fundamental problems with the loan book, anything like that. But is the live stream buffering a lot, M. Russo? Sorry about that, guys. I'm down by the ocean. They're doing a lot of work down here. My internet can get a little bit patchy. Um, Sorry about that to anybody having issues. CFO, I'm sure Chris mentioned being close to a regional bank coming into the platform. It's hard to say, Phil. I mean, they're talking to everyone, I believe, from the major banks, the national major banks, all the way down, like you said, to regional players. Hopefully squeezing right now. Yeah, it's not going to squeeze today, but we need institutions to come in, start taking large blocks of shares off the market, and then we get into that concept of false float. Um, how uh, how basically a lot of shares that are in the mix as free float are really locked away by retail investors who do not plan on selling those shares anytime soon. So I think this short, if you look at the graph, if you look at what it is, the short has remained basically flat. It was almost 13 and now it's almost 14. Why have days to cover gone from 1 to 5? Um, or 1 to over 4 if there's so many shares available? Why is the cost to borrow max running what's the cost 8% today? I mean, this is, and I'll tell you why, because they're just shorting the bejesus out of the stock day after day after day, wanting to establish this narrative that the stock is worth less than 7. That's where you see the three amigos of FUD. I think only two of them fudded, but you see Perito with KBW. The other one is Morgan Fudley, Jeffrey Adelson with Morgan Fudley. Then even you see Barclays come in. I think $8 price targets at this point are basically cold water on the stock. I think that's undervaluing the stock, fairly aggressively. Now, the stock being at 660, you say, well, that's not really undervalued because, it's a 22% upside. But trust me when I say it, this KBW, Morgan Fudley, Oppenheimer, these are SoFi bears. Reginald Smith, though he, basically, sort of gave Noto a bunch of feigned praise at the when he was talking to him in person. They've been pretty bearish on the stock. When bears have 53% upside, guys, my theory is I buy the stock. I can't tell you what to do. I don't give you financial advice. Alberto Bertie Alvarez. Hello, Alberto. What's going on, my friend? Um, let's see. Guys, sorry, I got a lot of stuff going on here. Hey, also should say hello and welcome and hello to those of you who are new here. Looks like a few of you in here, about 80 brave souls on board. They went public. Yeah, anything under 8 is a gift. Goes under 6, load the freaking boat. Shorts know damn well they have the advantage of knowing SoFi is primary. Yeah, of course, Robert. That's the whole deal. You cannot stabilize the price action and move up until the ratio of institutional investors in the stock goes from maybe high 30s to high 50s. That's the deal. And that's why net profit's so important. Somebody was telling me earlier in the comments, they're like, well, we thought it would go up and stay up when they got the bank charter. But that's just a piece of paper, guys. That's a theoretical regulatory approval. That's not profit. That's not EPS. That's what these funds and institutions and pension funds and smart money are looking for. A lot of them do not buy pre-profit stocks. They wait for the profit. It's just policy. It's written in stone. They do not buy companies that are losing money. So I expect certain brave institutions to start coming in Q4, January, and then the flood will come in, Q2. Also, we're talking about could be S&P 500 inclusion as soon as maybe a year and a half. I think you need 4 quarters or something. I don't remember the exact criteria to be included in the S&P 500. But as they start getting added to indexes, as smart money starts coming in, as they demonstrate consistent gap net profits, yes, that will cause the price to stabilize, and then that will cause the price to finally go up in a more stable, permanent fashion, surpass that $10 offering price, and I think go up from there as the company continues to execute. Let's see. Just watch King of Stocks on Netflix. Yeah, therefore deserving to be shorted. Well, I mean, that's the thing, Phil, is at the end of the day, fundamentals matter. And at the end of the day, this is all going to take care of itself if you have a long time horizon. I do feel bad for inexperienced retail traders who put in a 650 stop loss and they just bought, recently in the sevens and they just lost 15% of their money almost overnight, foolishly putting in stop losses. But that's the way it goes, guys. That's how you learn your lesson. And so Noto buying today, shorts absolutely digging in. As this chart is a lot different, guys. This is not the usual we're seeing with the SoFi stock. And again, just taking a brief look at the chart, people be like, "Oh my God, it's fallen! It's fallen, it's fallen." Big deal, guys. I mean, they're pushing it down with borrowing. That's all this is. I mean, it's not a big deal. And we're going to regain this line. It's going to happen. Shorts are not going to people saying, "Oh, we're going to buy under 5. Shorts are just going to short it under." Absolutely no way, guys. There is not that much time left. We have basically 1 month left in this quarter. They need an absolute existential crisis to make this thing work, and they're not going to get it. SoFi is not going to fold. They didn't fold under years of student loan pauses. They didn't fold under years of pandemic problems. They're not folding under high interest rates. They're just not going to fold. They're too good a company. Management is too strong. And management is basically kicking these shorts in the nuts. They might not acknowledge it yet. They might not accept it yet. The price action might not reflect it yet because these shorts are playing with other people's money. They can be reckless. They can assume they're going to be able to cover later when some other type of FUD hits or the Chia pedal downgrade to $2.25 or what. Nobody's buying these assholes these assholes are selling anymore. It's like a door-to-door salesman. You just slam the fucking door in their face. That goddamn beak of a forehead turd. Um, Anyway, guys, sorry, I'm a little bit angry. Not really. I don't really care. I'm just buying. I use the opportunity to buy. So, but guys, look at this chart. You tell me this is like organic, buying and selling. Like, give me a break, guys. This is just pure algo, just walking this thing. And people want to talk about gap down to 4.5 or whatever from last, you know, June. You freaking turds. Look at all these gaps to the upside. I mean, they're just creating endless gaps with these phony overnight sell offs. Mountain and hump, pump and sump, pump, dump. As Lloyd Christmas said, will suck me sideways. Um, let's see, guys. Chaos 7 likes. Christopher Barr 7 likes. What's wrong with these turds? No, don't like and subscribe, guys. My channel's terrible. Can you ask? No, manager. I'm not dropping it for you. I already bought. Between yesterday and today about 10,000 shares. You're gonna buy 110,000 shares. Just upstage me. Only managers just sitting on just a cool $1 million under his mattress just to splash out on some SoFi shares. Mark cares SoFi to 5. Absolutely not, Mark. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of the shorts. I'm tired of your, no offense, Mark. I'm just joking, but I'm tired of your smug, smiling face just going, I want to buy, I want to buy. No, Mark's a good dude. Mark knows his stuff. Not a lurker. Woo! Klaus bought more at 650. Klaus is the man. Love the channel. Thank you, not a lurker. Alberto, leave some for manager wants to own all the shares. He's going to buy out Tony Notes. He's going to be running the company as an executive emeritus chairman in absentia very, very soon. Payush, the Punisher, the Big P, Payush, coming at me. It's your boy, John Candy. Guys, here's a quarter. Go downtown and have a rat gnaw that thing off your face. Payush is loading the boat as usual. Ross Fletcher is acknowledging his turd status. That is very brave. It's a very brave choice. When we go to Turds Anonymous, hello, my name is Ross Fletcher, and I'm a huge turd. I'm out of money. I loaded the boat on SoFi, crying emoji. 10K shares at six. Mopar, tell me you didn't go down to the auto title loan company and get an auto title loan on that 6.4. I can't bear the thought of you not racing and endangering everybody's life drag racing on the streets. No, that's nicely bought, Mopar. Very nicely bought. Under 650. Doing very well. Beach Boy. Another 20K. What do you guys do? You guys own a money tree? You guys have your own California pizza kitchen? What are you guys printing money? One of them counterfeiters, just buying. Are these real shares? These counterfeit shares? What are you guys doing? JRP, hello, what's going on? Alberto, Mopar, Not Lurker, Discord, what's going on? I don't know what the fuck's going on the Discord, guys. I did join the Discord. I can't understand technology. I can't understand these apps. I don't know about Reddit. I'm just too old and stupid, and I'm just too big of a turd to really get it, guys. Um, I'm running out of steam. I have to get back to work, guys. We got to prepare for the holidays. I know everybody's out there stuffing your turkeys, trying to, avoid giving yourself food poisoning. They say you're not supposed to stuff that bird, but I'm going to stuff the bird. I don't care. I want that stuffing that's absorbed all that turkey, purple turkey juice blood, and it just gets all crispy on the back butt end of the turkey. Little turkey skin gets crisp over that stuffing, just starts to overflow like it's taking a huge stuffing dump or something. Oh, stuff that cavity. I know the food poisoning, but I also say, I don't give financial advice, but I'll give turkey advice. Throw caution to the wind. Stuff that bird. Oh, it's delicious. And don't use that, stovetop instant pot bullshit. Stuff that bird. Um, what's going on? Flesh infection. Yeah, you guys are all on Discord. I get it. Payush is going to make the shorts cover and beg for mercy. If I invest 500,000 today or next week, if the stock goes 9 or 10, that's double in 2 months. Hey, that's some sweet action, manager. Um, you know, if you want to loan me 10 dimes, that's say 1 point a week. Meet me outside the Chick-fil-A on Artesia Boulevard right around 11 p.m. Or poke me on Friendster. Deep frying the turkey. Excellent, J Mac. Yeah, I've done that. It is amazing. It's so much work, guys. What am I going to do with 5 gallons of peanut oil? I can't drink 5 gallons of peanut oil, not in one sitting. 5-layer cheese, quick Plowboy butter steak. Yep, I'm with you, Ross. I could do a 2-inch thick ribeye and call it a day. A little cowboy cut, that bone on there. Del Griffith, not ogre. I figured it out. Yeah. I like that guy who's giving him a ride in the back of the truck. He sounds like Pig. You the shower curtain ring fella? you, you can't go there less than you're a hog or a cattle. People train runs out of fabric. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Um, let's see. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say, guys. Leave a like, guys. Sanverty, what a wise man. Merry Christmas, People Train. I don't know what any of you guys are talking about. Getting some hearts. I hope to God that's Princess J. Princess J, I love you so much, baby. I know you're probably not watching this live stream because you're a very busy, intelligent, beautiful, amazing woman. But if you are, I just want to say heart, 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 heart emoji right back at you, baby. Love you so much. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Tuesday to you, Princess J. And Cutes, her wonderful puppy. What a team they are, and how blessed and lucky I am that they put up with a fat turd like me. Um, Hey, what's up, guys? Anybody? I'm trying to go through your comments, you guys. Payush. I love seeing Payush on the live stream. Good to see you, buddy. James Brady, keep buying dips on a millionaire. Yeah, I mean, I'm not either. I am. But I don't have, well, okay, yeah, I have a lot. My average is very low. I'm deep in the green. Will Noto run out of money? I know Noto's, I think, is worth about $300 million. He made a lot of money at Goldman Sachs. He was very, very successful. Also, Twitter, NFL. He's invested wisely. I don't know this for a fact, but I've heard his net worth is several $100 million. So I don't think he's going to run out of money. Plus, his credit is very, very good. He could obviously buy on margin. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He can, you know, the guy owns a fucking bank. I mean, let's be honest. These early earnings are filled with helium, make him so much lighter on the earlobe. Yeah, that was hilarious. He's selling the shower curtain rings to the teenage girls, try to make some money. Like, these make you look so much older. Is like that movie is just an absolute, an absolute classic. It's just amazing. Um, it was like the 80s and these were the golden ages of comedy before, everything got taken over by like who do we have now? It's like, can I get another buddy movie with The Rock? Can I get The Rock doing some comedy? I mean, I haven't seen enough of Melissa McCarthy. I haven't got enough of those movies. I haven't got enough. What's that little short dude's name? Kevin Hart. Like, these people, they're not good. These movies are fucking terrible, guys. I mean, John Candy would be rolling over in his grave if he saw this stuff. It sounds funny when you say Piyush. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Um, just call him the Punisher or the Big P. Works for me. Um, we have the offended and the entitled. Why not? Those are the two classes of people that exist in this America, anyway. Mopar, zone is made of Teflon body armor. Uh, you guys are funny. Guys, I'm just checking. Is there anything else going on? Looks like, we pushed up here from $6.42, pushed up 21 cents to 6.63, and then just stalled out a little bit. The volume is not bearish today. I usually look for that shallow bull pattern when the algo is absolutely locked on. Not seeing that today. A little bit more variance. Certainly the algo working very hard. Volume is bullish today, guys. I always tell you, if I'm looking for bullish on the SoFi stock, I want to see about 40 million shares. It's just about perfect, which looks like we're heading there today. You don't want to see 80 million shares where the algo's just turning, accumulating, shorting, all that bullshit. And you don't want to see 17, 18 million shares where there's just no action, nothing's coming in, the stock's bleeding sideways. This is just about perfect, guys. These shorts are going to get hurt, and they're going to get hurt badly. What they're doing does not make sense given the data. It just doesn't. This weakness they're forecasting in the loan book is not an existential threat to SoFi. It doesn't make any sense. Um, Look at what these fucktards are doing today. Um, okay, 6.27 million borrowed, 9 million borrowed. This is net, guys. This is net. They're borrowing 8 million, returning 1.65 million. Cost to borrow max is nearing 8%. None of this makes any sense, guys. Look what they've done since the ER. Look at the 1 month. Look at the numbers in 1 month. This thing can short squeeze big time if they go into the ER in this position or go even deeper. Fools. Days to cover up 9%. Short interest up 8%. That's a false number. There's no way it's only up 8%. Shares on loan up 61% in 1 month. In 1 month, guys. It's gone from less than 90 million to over 143 million. Cost to borrow up 13%. Utilization, this is critical, up 68%, guys. Utilization up 68%. And they do this shit intra quarter. This is not new, guys. Look at how this goddamn stock swings in 1 year, guys. I mean, we're all the way down here in the mid fours, and then the stock just pumps to over $8 just almost overnight. And then this run is even steeper. So this thing just, and then ever since here, guys, there has been almost no consolidation. Briefly right here, that's it. Otherwise, the stock has been on this alligator tooth seesaw. Why are alligators so angry? Mama says it's because they have all them teeth but no toothbrush. Well, your mama is an idiot. It's like, the water boy. Oh my god. I've sat through that turd way too many times. Um my buying call options on SoFi. Does a camel see sand, manager? Yes, I'm buying call options on SoFi. I'm buying leaps. I have leaps for next March. I have leaps for early 2025. I have leaps coming out of my ish hole between you and me. 36C is a good position to buy 10x. I was buying a lot down at 15. I sold a lot up in the 60s. I bought some back in the 30s. I'm still heavily invested in 10x. I believe it's undervalued by a factor of 100. Believe it or not, I believe Labasa Menden is worth $1 billion and the patents. So I might be crazy, but still knee deep in the stock. Flipped a bunch, made a bunch of money. Happy as a clam. Absolutely got my ass handed to me on GMDA. Stock went from over $1, now down to 20 some cents. I doubled down on that. Went up. That was up like 20% today. I don't know what it's doing right now. Got to go take a look, guys. But I got to go get some actual work done. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Again, just takeaways, shorts digging deeper and deeper logically. Noto making a good, decent sized buy on the open market again today, $6.55, 22,500 shares. Unusual price action on the chart. Just a double mountain and hump followed by a big huge hill, and then looks like they're pushing back down just a little bit. Nasdaq down 97 points, just marginally on the day, under 1%. Let's just see if anything's going on in the news. Stock slide, retail earnings disappoint. You have this whole thing with OpenAI, all their people going to Microsoft. You have the Argentine crazy guy who looks kind of like a fat Elvis, mixed with like Michael Madsen from the Kill Bill movies, like where he's the bouncer, and and the like, I deserve what I got. This fucking Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know why people listen to this guy. Guy's got a turkey neck jowl thing going on. He made some stupid infomercial, rich dad, poor dad. There's nothing revolutionary in this guy's thinking. He's just every fucking minute he's calling for like the collapse of everything. Amazon stock falling. Could this be the reason why? I blame Lauren Sanchez, quite frankly, for everything. So I don't know, guys. Looks like the Fed hasn't spoken. Nothing really major going on. Nvidia earnings, that's going to be a big one. So X is in trouble with sort of the Elon Musk tweeting and advertisers fleeing, but CEO Linda Yerserino commits to staying on. Oh, that's comforting. Yeah, the pantsuit, the blazer, that whole look is just not good. Anyway, guys, the ticker symbol is SOFI. The show is Un Poco Mas. My name is DannyDealz. Get Hurricane more subs, says Not a Lurker. Guys, I never ask you to like and subscribe. Do whatever you want. I could have monetized this turd a long time ago, but I don't want you guys to have to watch ads and sit through all that bullshit. So I'm just kind of here because I enjoy stocks. I enjoy ranting and raving. I really like the SoFi stock, but you guys want to like and subscribe, awesome. I appreciate you guys who like repost and stuff. You guys are awesome. I'm just not into like social media. I'm not really into promoting my channel or myself. It's not doing it for money, not doing it really for, like ego validation. I just find it fun, and some of you guys enjoy the videos, so that's awesome, guys. But I'm fine being a small cottage industry that generates no revenues. But if some of you guys enjoy the videos, that's what matters to me. So thank you, M. Russo. Thanks for always supporting. Got another 10 shares at 656. Very nice. That's a nice buy. Benjamin Murphy, you've been looking for me. Hello, Benjamin Murphy. Where have I been? Where have you been this last hour? Check out the green candle. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I saw it was going. I saw it was going up considerably. I don't know what the I don't know if anything's happened like in the last minute. I've been on here for the last hour. Where the hell do you think I've been? Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, we've been talking about this, Benjamin Murphy. Wake up, little snoozy. Wake up and smell the smelling salts. Um, so I am way deep in SoFi. Bobby Joe, Bobby, at least you bought Payush. No worries, Payush. I'm trying, buddy. Turdmaster, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get some work done. Um, Appreciate you watching. It's Un Poco Mas. SoFi stock is flat on the day, absolutely even at $6.61. Made a crazy round trip. Shorts digging in, Noto buying, DannyDealz buying along with him. Apparently, a lot of you guys buying too. I'm looking for a huge move up coming into the ER. I think there will be somewhat of a squeeze. I don't think this is sustainable. I think the shorts are way out on a limb. and Noto is just sawing at that limb like in a cartoon, and that limb's going to crash, and we are going to make a ton of money. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Un poco mas, DannyDealz. Peace.